Hora da história. Vamos testar teu inglês hoje?
Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, there lived a girl named Elara. From the moment she was born, it was clear that Elara was different. She had a spark in her eyes, a determination that was rare for someone so young. But there was one thing that set her apart from the other children. Elara could not speak. Despite her inability to speak, Elara was fearless. As a child, she would climb the tallest trees, explore the darkest caves, and stand up to anyone who tried to bully her or her friends. Her bravery was legendary in the village, and everyone admired her spirit. But deep down, Elara had a dream that seemed impossible. She wanted to visit every country in the world. Elara's dream was fueled by her love of maps and stories. She would spend hours poring over atlases, tracing the outlines of countries with her fingers, imagining what it would be like to walk the streets of Paris, sail the waters of the Amazon, or stand atop the peaks of the Himalayas. But how could she, a girl who couldn't speak, navigate the complexities of language and culture in foreign lands? As she grew older, Elara began to learn sign language, but she quickly realized that it wasn't enough. Not everyone understood her signs, and in many places she would be completely isolated. Determined not to let her dream slip away, Elara turned to technology. She started using a device that could translate her signs into spoken words. It was a start, but it was far from perfect. The translations were often clumsy, and the device couldn't keep up with the nuances of different languages. Frustrated but undeterred, Elara continued her journey, relying on her courage and resourcefulness to get by. One day, while traveling through a remote region of Asia, Elara stumbled upon an ancient monastery. The monks there were known for their wisdom and their mastery of languages. Intrigued, Elara decided to stay and learn from them. It was there that she discovered there was method, a secret technique that allowed a person to understand and speak any language by tapping into the universal essence of communication. The monks explained that the method was not about memorizing words or grammar, but about connecting with the soul of language itself. It required immense focus, patience, and an open heart. Elara, with her boundless courage and determination, was the perfect candidate to learn this ancient art. For months, Elara trained under the guidance of the monks. She meditated for hours, practiced intricate exercises, and immersed herself in the sounds and rhythms of countless languages. Slowly but surely, she began to feel a change. Words that had once been foreign to her now flowed effortlessly from her lips. She could understand the whispers of the wind, the songs of the birds, and the stories of the people she met. When Elara finally left the monastery, she was no longer the silent girl who had arrived. She was a polyglot, able to speak every language she encountered. Her dream of visiting every country in the world was no longer a distant fantasy, it was within her grasp. Elara's journey took her to the farthest corners of the globe. She danced in the streets of Rio de Janeiro, debated philosophy in the cafes of Paris, and shared stories with nomads in the deserts of Mongolia. Everywhere she went, she left a trail of inspiration, proving that no obstacle is too great if you have the courage to face it. In the end, Elara's story became a legend, a tale of bravery, perseverance, and the power of language to connect us all. And though she had visited every country in the world, her greatest adventure was the one that had taken place within herself, the journey from silence to speech, from fear to freedom.